every one of these, and we didn't set out to ask for child survivors. We just said, were you a survivor of abuse or sex assault?
That's what makes it so powerful.
Yes.
Because
yes.
you said what you were in when you were first assaulted. Wow.
And even the older girl, the 15-year-old, read her sign.
Child sexual assault and sexual assault is something that has been happening inside of communities from every walk and way of life. And at the end of the day, it was never about the clothes. The clothing had nothing to do with whether or not somebody is sexually assaulted as a child.
Excuses. And unfortunately, most of the time, all of the excuses put the blame on when God gets hold of them. And that's what Jesus is saying in that passage. But that's an excellent question.
Because I work with children.
The display came about because people were talking about it on the internet, about how, like, there's all of these clothing displays. Somebody suggested that we should do a plain dressing clothing display.
Many of these were very young children, prepubescent children, who actually had no control over their clothing choices. They were wearing what their parents and the church prescribed and wearing them correctly, and were still assaulted. And so we just felt like this is a powerful way to try to start to help people understand that modesty, a head veiling, does not guarantee that you are going to be safe from sexual assault or child abuse.
We talk about the statistics and their numbers, okay? So it doesn't mean anything, but when you have something physical here, and because the dress is from the plain community, it shouts, look, this is happening in our community. That's probably the biggest reason is awareness.
Well, and I sent, so this is the one that I sent. So this is the
I think I feel honored in some ways because people trusted us enough to share their outfits. But it also feels like really devastating just to look at that and to see and realize and recognize and honor each of their stories. And I just hope that we did justice to their stories that they shared.